And what was that first record that made you know, like, yo, I'm sticking with this about to work?
I ain't gonna lie, I was gonna quit around, I had an album called Major Without a Deal. And this is before the actual Major Without a Deal album.
For real? Before the one with Nori and all them?
Yeah, this way before that. Yeah. So I had Major Without a Deal, I had a white Volvo S80. And I was like, man, this gotta work. And I called the DJ named OG Ron C. He from Houston. He do all like the chopped and screws.
Yeah.
So I hit OG. I said, hey, yo, OG, listen, man, this gotta work. If this don't work, I don't know what the is going on, what's gonna happen, whatever. I'm like, I ain't this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just go back to hustling or whatever. And like hustling full time. And on that CD, and y'all really making me think about real from the past. All right.
Yeah, man, we want to know, man, because sometimes
that's
how we gonna go with it, man.
Actually, the same clickbait. Nah,
yeah,
we
ain't on that.
Y'all want to hear about some shit.
So,
actually, that type.
It's why I tell niggas, like, don't really quit on shit you gonna do. Like, if you gonna do it, go super hard and like, I mean, when you think you going hard, pose, go harder.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then don't quit, because it's gonna be times where you feel like quitting. It's like if you working out and you like, I'm gonna do 50 push-ups. You might have to, let me go 55.
55.
Real like, it's just simple as that.
Yeah.
So like, I would go out, sell my music every day. Like a mixtape DJ, I called him and I say, yo, how much to get my record on there? Because that's the only outlet that I thought they had. Like, yo, you put your on the mixtape, whatever. Said, yo, $1,200. And then at that time, like I said, I was selling little cracks and shit like that. I ain't had $1,200 to blow. I might have had $3,500 to my name.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and I'm like, $1,200. Nah, that's 30% of my money. I'm not. So I tell $1,200, and I hung up on it. And I took like less than 1,000, and I printed up my own first mixtape. And damn, it was a nigga. We had moved from La T, and we was at Basic Beats out of Flatbush. I can't remember the street. And Basic Beats, I did my first mixtape in Basic Beats' crib. And it's crazy, he tell me to a story. Man, I hope he not with her, but his girl used to walk around and revealing shit.
Yeah.
And it was like,
what the
like for real, like little silk, like night, what's some shit called, Lily, that 90s? Like a 90s?
Yeah, a 90, yeah, a 90, yeah, nightgown,
like a little silk night, like, and it's the afternoon. We did like awesome after school shit, full follow. Like,
older chick?
Yeah, she basically, if I'm 17 at the time, basically probably like 26, 27.
Oh,
so,
yeah,
She's trying to
big
get
man that,
yeah, but like, you know how we was raised, like, I mean, like just on some man shit.
Yeah,
you don't look at you don't look at your man girl. Like, you don't need, that's like a sis, like whatever. But we wasn't in no position to tell him, like, my nigga, hey, your girl is not wearing nothing, like,
yeah,
not going on. So whatever. So anyway, I made my first from Basic Beats, and I would sell my joints out the junk. And one thing, he never was a hater. I remember I seen them years later, I was selling my shit. Like, I was selling my shit out the junk for a good 3 years, 4 years, probably. Like,
in
maybe
Brooklyn?
3. No, all over
New York, though.
New York.
Yeah.
And then I kind of expanded when I started like getting more into selling drugs. When I first started selling my shit, I end up running into a brother by the name of Omar Shabazz. And Omar Shabazz bought my mixtape and he took it to another brother named Butch Lewis. God bless his dad. So just to give you like a little idea who Butch Lewis is, Butch Lewis gave Bob Johnson the startup money for BET. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
Butch Lewis that.
Right, exactly. When Butch Lewis go out and he's with Michael Jordan, Butch Lewis paying the bill. This is a fact. Butch Lewis had me at dinner with Denzel Washington, Roberto Cavalli, Heath Ledger. Damn. Like, me and my man, just from the hood, we just at Cipriani's, just on a random day. So anyway, so Butch signed me to a production deal. That's how I got my video on BET. And Butch had a deal through Def Jam. But that shit didn't work out because, you know, I thought it was gonna be bigger. I had higher expectations, and my video on BET is lit. So what I never gave up is selling my music. So I just went harder with selling my music out the trunk. Like, and I remember I paid stupid amount. I'm like $30,000 to shoot my own video because I'm like, all right, these got the outlet for my shit to be on BT.
What video was that?
BK, Rep It With My Heart. And they go, I'm from BK, New York, that's my home. Please be careful, you kick it popped in your dome. And so like, ever since day one, I was always like about my city, uplifting my city, my community, where I'm from, you feel me?
Yeah.
So I put my money where my mouth was, literally, pause. And so anyway, they ain't work out how I thought it was gonna work out. And then I started like, it's gonna push on and we just gonna sell our music out the trunk. And now I'm selling drugs a little bit more. It's not just 8 balls and dimes no more.
Yeah, what up?
Yeah, now I put a spot on my mom's block. I wouldn't sell drugs on my mom's block because like I say, certain things that we don't look at our man's girl. We don't steal. Yeah, you don't hustle right where you live at. You might go 2 blocks down. Yeah. Just certain little shit, you know what I'm saying? And but what I did do, it was selling on the block all day. And so I said, all right, I know the crackhead named Gary. Me and Gary cool, he's my neighbor, literally. You know what I mean? I say, one of my mans, he was down for that bread, whatever. I say, listen, this we gonna do. I'm gonna put you in Gary's house. So technically it's not me there. Yeah. But you could just go there, as long as Gary smoked for free. All the fiends, like Gary was a popular fiend where it was a fiend crack party in his house every day.
Facts,
Real shit. So I put my man Block in the house, and Block was he from that shit. Block from Brownsville, like he's from Tilden Project, so it wasn't nothing different for him. He like, I'm out the neighborhood, he's selling crack 1,000 miles per hour, like he's spending nights in that bitch, like real shit. So every day I'm like, all right, nigga, I was buying coke. I started with 10 grams and I was going out and I was breaking down the 10 grams and selling it in clubs. A club named Club Cielo. They play like house music and different I'm selling 20s and 50s.
What was
them type
right,
of people?
European people from out the country. And whatever, like working people from around. So now I'm breaking down to 10 grams and I'm selling for 100 a gram. I might have paid 26 a gram. That's 260. That's my profit. I'm giving my man half of whatever he sell. So now, at that time, I'm still buying 8 balls from my other people. So I'm buying 8 balls for like $1.10 or whatever. I'm selling to other for $1.40, whatever. So now I got 10 grams here, and then I might be buying like 3, 4 8 balls if the shit moving, because he was doing 2 8 balls a day.
Moving.
So I'm like, yeah. So that's 35, about 70 dimes a day. So I'm like, all right, I'm doing the math. 8 balls is 3.5. Doing like four 8 balls. That's 14 grams, and I'm grabbing 10 grams over here. I'm at 24 grams. Why don't I just get 28 grams? You know what I'm saying? But what made me really think of that is one day we ain't have no more crack, and the Gary, shout out to Gary. Gary was like, hey yo, Block was like, yo, I need some right now, man. What's up? Like, we gotta do something. And I said, yo, all I got is a soft. And Gary said, man, tell him bring one of them 20s of the soft. Now mind, we ain't cooking, we buying our shit already cooked up. Gary showed niggas how to cook. A little 20, it was over from there.
Right.
Because you know a fiend gonna make it straight oil, like, you know what I'm saying?
She gonna come back.
Yeah.
It was, so now I'm like, why am I spending money on these 8 balls and shit? Why I'm spending money on these 8 balls? I could take all that money and go get straight soft, and then come back, hey yo, boom, I'm gonna keep 10 whatever for myself, and then here, you take 14, but now just take that and cook it, and it's gonna be more fire than anything we ever had.
You learn the game.
Yeah, that's a fact. So from that, like I'm a that like I always go all in, like I'm a hustler. So,
all in, baby.
Yeah, so when I get from 28 grams, I'm going to 56 grams, and then
breed up every single
nigga,
dollar.
I remember I bought my first 6 deuce. I was feeling like, whoa, nigga, that's 62 grams. And it was a shaky deal type shit, like a Cadillac truck around the block, and my man, and he had some Spanish there, and it was shaky. So, and then we had got, I ain't never speak about this, but before we had got finessed out of some bread with our real shit.
Part of the game?
Yeah, but we didn't know it was part of the game because, you know, it's the first time happening. Yeah. Like some okie doke, like, oh, pass, okay, get out the car. It's some dumb shit.
Yeah.
Word up. So that shit felt like a big L at the time. But we bounced back, end up, you know, doing some other shit.
Still doing music at the time?
Was I doing music at... I was always doing music. I wasn't doing seriously when I did that. I was like more to the crack shit, you feel me? Because the shit just started moving. So let me tell you when I started like really doing... I'm going in the studio, I'm freestyling, doing shit. Now, you hear my music switch from... it's like freestyle. I can't remember the albums to where I get bricks in my backpack.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So now when I'm at like, I'm reading up 125 grams and different like that, I never forget. I went to go sell somebody some work. Mm-hmm. Now I went to go sell my jeweler some work. Cause I'm like, all right, this Spanish, he probably, you know, his nose a little bit.
Yeah, like that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I'm just figuring it out. And so I showed him, I was like, yo, you down? And he looked at it, he was like, where you get this from? I said, nah, I got my guy uptown, whatever, you know. And now this is my real jeweler. He not like a jeweler with jewelry in his store. He like a jeweler that makes this with his hands. So like when Tiffany wants bracelets, they go make the bracelets for him, and he makes the bracelets for like $650.
Yeah.
And they go sell them for $3,000 and shit.
Yeah.
So he like a real Guatemalan jeweler.
Yeah.
So he showed me shit. I'm telling you where I got it from or whatever. He like, so let me show you something. He asked me how much I'm paying, you know what I mean? I'm doing a lot of business with him. So I'm honest. I'm naturally an honest person. So I'm like, yo, listen, I'm getting it for this much a gram, whatever. And then he said, all right, let me show you something. He goes in his safe, shows me wild bricks. Wild bricks in the safe. And I'm like, what the I'm like, yo, how much? Like, I never seen no bricks before. Like, it ain't nobody from, like, where I'm from that I know personally. Having ounces, getting their money.
Exactly,
So I'm like, this is like a movie. This pay to smoke up. So, anyway, so anyway, Chef, you walked in the camera.
That's all in the camera.
All kind of all in the camera now. Type is that? Yeah, you just introduce one. I got some things going on out there on the fire. I don't want to. Right.
Yeah.
I got one more coming like 45 minutes.
Listen, man, I ain't trying to be super content if a fight break out. Hey, bro, you trying to fight me, right? So I don't.
One more to wait.
Make him play nice. Get him introduced. Hey, you want to drink?
Boy, Troy,
Type shit.
the thing coming through. The thing's coming through.
Baby.
Nah, they ain't gonna. With me, they know. They gonna assume. Just hey, yo, boom, y'all too. But I don't know which y'all think. What's better? Keep them separate or?
I keep them separate, man.
And then introduce at the end.
Yeah.
Let me feel so.
Just to make sure everybody good. I do, but I don't want the bullshit today. I want to chill. Usually,
They probably be on their best behavior.
Nah,
though.
leave
I let the dogs
leave
feast.
them
I
Probably gonna be on
let
the
the
best
dogs
behavior.
feast. Nah, let's roll this. This is good.
Yeah.
Some good.
Why they go sit down and see each other?
Oh, nigga, you gotta do damage. Oh man. My night. Anyway, at the end of the day, I don't care, so that's a good thing. Like, you gotta have your own. Okay, where was I at?
Well.
I gotta light a spliff, because this is gonna be a long night.
Yeah, Troy.
Light your spliff.
Bullshit.
You was talking about the jeweler, yeah.
So my jeweler ended up being a plug.
Yeah.
And on some wicked shit. Damn, I wonder what's going on. Anyway, my jeweler ended up being a plug, so I say, yo, listen, I know I could get those sold. How much? He told me like 20-something thousand, 23,000, whatever. I'm like, man, I ain't got that, but yo, I could get that sold. I say, yo, listen, take all the money I had in my pocket, it might have been a couple thousand, and I gave him my Rolex that I had got from him.
Yeah.
I said, take my Rolex. I said, yo, just give me 3 days. Because mind you, now when I'm getting my 6 deuces and my 125, I'm going to my in Bed-Stuy, and you know, I ain't gonna say their name. They probably still moving. They putting together.
Now you finna
hey, yo,
go to them.
I got 125. Hey yo, you got 250. My other man getting 500, and we all putting together so we can get it for cheaper. Type. So I'm knowing we getting them going right there. You know what I'm saying? So cool. Now I'm like, hey yo, listen, give me the shit. I'll get it right back. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know I'm honest. And he like, yo, you know what? I said, give me 3 days. He say, yo, you know what? Bet, I got you. He gives me the work. I gave him my Rolex, my only Rolex I worked hard for. Like I wanted it all my life. Yeah. I give him my shit. I'm like, yeah, I'm coming back. He give me the work. I go to like Tompkins Ave or wherever.
To your man, to go to your.
Yeah, I go to my people's.
Yeah.
Hey yo, what I got? Boom. Fish scale, crazy. Like, hold up. Drop some of this in the joint. Boom. Now you drop some of the work, and then like this crazy. So now my man start calling people. Boom. Hey yo, getting everybody that you know that we usually go in with. And putting it together. He was more like a hustler than me. He buying 250. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming for 6 deuce, 125.
Yeah.
So, and then he got his man's buying half a man, you know that. So now, I tell me 3 days, I got that brick going up same night. Same night. So now, when I go back and see him the next day.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, listen. Boom, yo, I'm coming to see you. I ain't speaking about nothing, came to see him, boom. He probably thought I was gonna come see him with his story or whatever type shit. I come to see him, pause, and I'm like, yo, boom, here go all your money. Boom, here go all the extra money that I made. Boom, keep the Rolex. Give me that whole thing, pause again. Not no, hey yo, here's just the money that you made for it and just front me that and I'm gonna keep the profit. Everything. I'm push all the chips to the table.
Yeah.
Give me that again. Gave me the shit again. He got to the point where I was buying my own shit, and I'm like, yo, I was waiting. I'm like, yo, once I get to the point where I'm buying my own shit, I'm gonna ask him to give me one and front me another one or whatever. Yeah. And he was like, boom. And that shit started taking me to the top. And then I went from just being locally, the house that we had 2 doors down, the cops kept on busting the shit. So they busted like 3 times. By the 3rd time, you know, they was taking all the fiends and all that. And my man got caught up in there, but never caught him with no work on him or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you gotta get up out of here. It's hot. He like, yeah, I was thinking the same shit. So it's a man Gummy from Brooklyn that took my other man D. He took him out of town to Connecticut, Norwich, Connecticut, like that. So out of town, if anybody know about out of town, you getting 10 points higher on any work.
Anything, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you got a brick for, it was like 31 at this time, you getting 41 if you go out of town. So I say, Block, go up there. D is a people person, you know what I'm saying? So D already in good with the fiends. And out of town fiends, they not like our city fiends, like up bummy.
Yeah.
These got houses and they got parents that take care of them. You know what I mean? Like they got parents that like, oh, my kids will up, but they living better than us in the hood. Yeah. So like, Block moved into this fiend house. I came up there. We staying at the fiend house for a weekend. It's like a getaway. They got a pool in the backyard, sit in the woods, all kind of crazy shit. But that's how I really blew up, because then I met out there who could whip crazy. So it was me and my man at the time, Hovain, God bless the dead. And we was going out of town, and we had read in Don Diva magazines that so Block had got his feet wet, everything established. I'm sending work out there, and Block like, hey yo, other won't work. Now we sending more work. Hey yo, Block, yeah, you take this, plus here goes some work for other. So now it's time to come out there when they start asking for bigger amounts. We gonna come out there. It ain't far, like maybe 2 hours away from New York.
Drive,
Yes, I'll go out there, and now we met a who, I don't know if he's still active, so I ain't gonna say his name. Yeah. But then me and Hovain, we riding out, and we read in Don Diva magazines that it's certain charges, mandatory minimums. So if you get caught with this much, you get this charge. If you get caught with like a kilo is the equivalent of 1,000 pounds of weed or whatever.
Yeah.
So in our bright minds at the time, we say, yo, we gonna take this kilo and you gonna hold 500 grams, I'm gonna hold 500 grams. So if we get caught, we ain't getting smoked with all that time. You know what I mean? Which they probably would have smoked us anyway.
Everybody, yeah.
But whatever, it's an effort.
It's an effort, it's a try.
Yeah, it's an effort. You just don't wanna be a dummy out here.
Exactly.
So we go do that, and now the pop, that whip game so crazy. He's taking 500 and turn that into 750. You know what I'm saying? So
extra quarter.
Whip game's crazy, and now the workers probably dead trash or whatever, but they didn't give a there. They didn't give a at all. So when he taking that 500 and turning that extra 250, I'm saying, all right, boom, Pop, you take that work. I'm selling off 500, and I'm selling off another 500, and I'm taking 250 back with me to sell in New York type extras. So now it's like all profit. In my mind, it's like all profit. I fronted Pop a little bit of work, but I'm like, the work that I fronted him, even if I take a loss with him, that extra 250 that he got me, I'm up.
Yes.
I'm up, and I done sold a bunch of grams out there.
You in the profit.
So that's what really like blew me up. And then while I'm doing that, I'm still with my customers that's like, you know, like when you got residue, I scrape the bag, waste no money. So I scrape the bag with a razor, I'm scraping the brick with the bag, and I'm getting another 10 grams or whatever in residue, and I'm selling that to my everyday customers that I had met from the Club Cielo.
Yeah.
From the beginning.
Yeah.
They straight sniffers.